three-pointer to fall.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Now, here's Garland. And Davis sends it back. Here's Allen. Over Thibault. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And his teammates love it. When Allen is aggressive trying to score, really puts pressure on the opposing defense.
One word you can use to describe Jared Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever.
He's very smart with his shot selection, but don't let that take away from his defense. Allen takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim.
Pass to Okoro. Now Mobley. Can't cash in from close range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's tough to stop Cam on the drive. He's so fluid and coordinated.
There's Garland. And Thibault sends it back. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Garland. The three.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
There's Garland.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Lakers leading by 10. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff, and we talked about Anthony Davis and his impact on the game. Coach was concerned about Davis's defensive presence as well. He told me you can't only worry about AD putting up points. He's also one of the elite rim protectors in the game. The guy does it all, and he's not wrong. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Los Angeles.
Off the run. Allen trying to break free. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line. And Kobe White in the open floor is a alert. Great burst with the ball.
He can fly right by his defenders. He knows when to turn the jets on, GA. Very big part of his offensive production. The durability and endurance of LeBron at this point in his career is astonishing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones. This team is rolling right now. Still haven't missed a shot.
Out to the wing. Now here's Wilson. And the rejection by LeBron.
Merciless swat by LeBron. There are no easy looks when King James is on you.
Thibault on the wing. Here's Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
That's a 3.
Reddish's shot is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they shot the basketball.
To end the run, there's Garland. Davis with some nice D.
2 minutes remaining.
White drives in. James. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. No good. Shot missing. So Cleveland will take it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
In the paint.
The shot by Primo, no good. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. Kicks it out to Wilson. Offensive rebound.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
LeBron James.
And James picks up the foul.
That's his second.
And that'll be his second foul of the game.
The fourth team foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Pass to Primo. Beyond the arc. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Alexander Walker. No good there off the double clutch. The Cavaliers trail by 21. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Back to Peyton. Latrey. And they'll get another chance. Short. That's good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
No good from the wing.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
All right. Look who's coming to the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback.
Your Laker girls.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Los Angeles?
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Oh, how about the up fake there, Kev? Worked like a charm and gave him a clear lane to the basket.
GA, that is one of the prettiest moves out there if you can pull it off, and he did. And so here's Cleveland following the three by the Lakers.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Lakers ball.
And the Lakers with possession here. Pass to Richmond. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That will be the fourth of the string of 5 played on the road. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
PA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. To Alexander Walker. Misses in close. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Clock at 6. Lets it go from 14. Misses off the left iron.
And see, he had his momentum going forward, but really didn't need to lean in there. He was wide open.
Rejected by Murray.
Out of bounds.
That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Lets it go.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
Jovic. And finally they hit one.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Here's Sharp. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Personal foul.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
On the free throw, no good. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Cavaliers.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
That's his first.
That free throw, no good.
Second team foul.
And the second free throw, good. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Jovic. Rejected by Murray. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 12.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences. I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
On the wing, Richmond. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And they get it. Rejected by Murray. Fires for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Cleveland will take it the other way. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
That's his first
foul.
First team foul.
Cleveland with the ball. Here's Primo. It's rebounded by Payton.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now is massive. You know, I love how he absorbs the foul.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
The 4th team foul.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The wide open look here for Garland. Buries it from 3-point range. Garland's got 12 points in the game. Pass to Reddish. Stolen by Garland. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Lakers ball.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Like seeing Kobe White create for others. He's so unselfish and has a great feel for the game.
Here's Garland, and another three for Cleveland.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
And James throws it down.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
Over to the left wing. Okoro shot is off. Here's White. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Inside, here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Garland, and the rejection by LeBron. Fader on the way. Allen's shot is off.
Cavaliers.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
That's his second personal
You're
foul.
not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
At the line for Los Angeles.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Nobody near Allen. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles. Sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. They've been playing some inspired defense. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's White. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. From past the arc, Mobley with the rebound. With the step back. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Los Angeles ball.
And the Cavaliers with some changes.
Substitution.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
An easy 2 points on the layup. He has 6.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Pass to Wilson. Here's Primo. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
Anthony Davis. That's his
first trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First team foul. Shooting for Cleveland.
And he makes the first.
Josh Primo. Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Davis sets a screen. Here's James. And James throws it down hard.
Respect. LeBron showing the artistry that other players could only dream of.
That's his second personal foul.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Primo. No good with the triple.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back. He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
And Thibault sends it back. And the shot is good. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Lakers ball.
And Los Angeles with some changes.
Substitution for your Lakers.
Payton looking it over. To the middle. Second half of play with it's deflected. Here's Richmond. Pass to Sharp. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of millions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Launches it. Sinks the three-pointer. Primo's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Puts up a 3. It's good from long range. Primo's got 11 in the second half.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Gary Payton the second. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Here's Primo. No good on the quick 3. The Lakers with the ball. Here's Sharp. And he jams it with authority.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Primo. He's got 14. Shoots from 14. It's tipped. They get it back. Clock at 4. They grab their own miss.
Number 14.
Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pass to Sharp. Picked him clean. Trying his luck from deep. And he stays with it.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way.
2 minutes.
Pretty much the story of this game.
2 minutes.
Here's Primo. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Richmond for three. There's 1:40 left to play in the third. That's tipped. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Pass to Alexander Walker. Lets it go with the three. And Murray with the second chance points. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Here's Sharp. And that one is stuffed right through.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Stolen away. Wilson with it. Outguarded by Murray.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
13.
Yes, that goes in.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Substitution for your
So
Lakers.
close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead.
Love it, love it. The grace, the athleticism. Most bigs could not have pulled that off, but AD makes it look easy.
Kicks it out to Wilson. He tries for three. Drills it from outside. Wilson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Cleveland foul. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Out to the right wing. From deep. No good on that one. That one's not going to go.
That's the end.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Cleveland with it. And we all value a dose of humility from time to time, even, Steve, from the stars. But what do you think is the right balance between bravado and modesty?
I think you always got to have character and respect. I think that's where it comes from. But during competition, as long as you're not crossing the line, I think it's okay.
And here is LeBron. Wilson grabs the board. Here's Primo. Knocks down the 3-ball. Primo's got 14 points now in the second half.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
That's his third.
Way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's the screen. Primo.
Josh.
And another three for Cleveland.
3 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
A shot by Reddish, no good. For 3. Rebound the Lakers. Down low. Here's James.
Similar places, double R 70-inch interfaces, and they faces, twin Mercedes, and they heartbeat like I showed them the aces. No need for the brace, we tying up laces. That's on an everyday basis. I done be cases. I'm talking Jada and Maces. Ski masks on, blur the faces. Nike replacements, burn the aces. Bought a new rollie, I'm changing faces. Give me my flowers while I'm here. I won't let them. I'm changing faces. Give me a second, I'll reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear. See in the crop top when the block hot, tell her come here. telekinesis. Everything I own, we don't do leases. I'm gonna win, like the crushed nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win, that mean ripping competition to pieces. I never die, that mean I would never know what deceased is. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly. Fly. Grab my hand and just fly. Fly. Maybe I'm underrated, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm legendary, if only it running my block. #1 draft pick, they watching me shooting my shots. You witnessing thug passion, you think I just ran in the pot. I do this for me, I do this for you and every other kid on the block. The ones who got dreams till everyone is filled, they never stop. I want you to win, we never gonna lose, we never gonna fold. We only get stronger, them levees gonna hold. Even in the rain, carrying lows, positivity till it turn into blows. I am one with my destiny, I give you my all, the best of me. And I can't die, so tell my ops, let's play the best of 3. And I'm on my chef career, smell it from the mezzanine. Cooking comp is my specialty, know I got the recipe. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never land.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here in Cleveland, the home of the Cavaliers, on 2K Sports. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. This game marks the end of the stretch at home for the Cavaliers, back on the road tomorrow.
And it's the last time we'll see these guys. A 2-game season series, and after losing that first one, I'd expect them to play with a little extra added motivation.
Going winless against any team is not your desire. I mean, no matter how many or how few times you face them, that's not something you want on your ledger. That'll be motivation enough for them today, all by itself.
Cleveland with the ball. Outside Garland. Outside Markkanen. Plays it up and banks it in. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Davis, a real mismatch inside because of his skill, size, and strength.
Outside Garland. And the three ball is good. Garland's got 6.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
James, no good. Cleveland has come out of the gates quickly. 4-point game. Here's White. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Garland.
Cleveland ball.
And Davis sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. It's tipped. Here's White. Offline with his 3. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. 7-foot shot. Nice touch on the bank shot.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision. Solid at finding open teammates.
And LeBron throws it down.
Cam Reddish.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoners slam right there, guys.
Kobe White.
And it's put back in by White. It's all knotted up.
And you can argue this is White at his best, just an absolute terror in transition. No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for Cleveland. Garland with the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And they'll get another chance. Pass to Mobley. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Lakers trailed by 3. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
LeBron James.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. He was focused on keeping the score close. Coach said, we know LeBron's going to get his, so we have to try to limit the production of everyone around him. That's a tall task, given Bron's elite playmaking ability. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Garland looking it over. And it's Allen with the jam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And here is LeBron. After Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep. Davis on the follow.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
To the left wing. Lakers moving the ball around now. And it's White missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Reddish with the double team. Three-pointer, Markkanen controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Garland, no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
He's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Cam Reddish.
Well, you describe AD's games and you start running out of superlatives. I mean, when this guy is healthy, he dominates in a different fashion, but in similar ways to Tim Duncan.
Here's James. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trailing. Pass to Allen. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Davis is so long now. He's about 7'1" in height, but his wingspan is much more than that. Started the transition opportunity with the steal there.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And stolen by Thybulle.
And the struggles continue, guys, and really it's about those turnovers. They've been the culprit.
Yeah, 5 already. They've just been too casual, too much profiling out there to start the game.
For 3.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Okoro wide open, he fires. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Lakers lead by 10. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Fans, your powerhouse dance team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
With the assist.
You know, Allen really moves well for a player of his size, and he's always hustling. That set up the fast break finish there.
Pass to Murray. Got a piece of it. Here's Okoro. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. From past the arc. Garland, no good. Lakers leading by 8. Here's Sharp for the finish. Flushes it down to finish the break.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
From From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on it. Guys?
DA, he is a lead in every way. So, thank you. Outside for Richmond. Over to the wing. Shoots from the corner. Allen with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Okoro. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Okoro's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
The 3, Richmond. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
One word you can use to describe Jerry Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever.
He's very smart with his shot selection, but don't let that take away from his defense. Allen takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim.
Pass to Sharp. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your powerhouse dance team.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Inside. And stolen by Murray. It's stolen. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Sharp. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
No good on that one. And Cleveland will come the other way. Here's Primo. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Primo's got his first 2 points of the night. Pass to Sharp. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Jokic. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Alexander Walker. Off target with his 3.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Into the lane. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. A 3 ball. That's in, coming off an assist from Peyton. And the Lakers lead by 6. And big men's roles have adjusted Clark in today's game. You take a young Clark Miller and put him in this style of play, what adjustments would he make?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin. I would love to play this up and down, wide open style of basketball. I'm just not sure if I'd be athletic enough to make it happen, but it is more of a face-up rather than post-up game. Maybe I could be part of a small ball lineup, creating havoc with big guys trying to guard me on the perimeter.
And here's Cleveland, trailing by 4. Jovic. And he dunks it down.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time. And the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
They get the rebound. It's good. Murray's got his first points in this one.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Rejected by Murray. On up the court. From downtown. Payton, good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Primo with the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Richmond outside. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Plays it in off the breakaway. And now just a 3-point Laker lead.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's Murray with the jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Tips it up. It's good on the putback. Primo's got 6 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. They host the 76ers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
A drive by Garland. Here's Allen. Goes back up. And he gets the bucket. 10 points for him.
Boy, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
And here is Garland. Drives to the hoop. And the rejection by James.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down.
Now White. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stop the sure thing, slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
Now, here's Garland. 17 points in the game. Hits the three-point bomb. Garland's got 20.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
Pass to Mobley. And Thibault sends it back. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Okoro with it. He's got 6. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Lakers leading by 7. Took him no time at all on that one. Thibault's got 5 points now in the quarter. Outside Garland. That shot missing. Great D that time from Davis. White with it. He's picked up by Mobley. LeBron outside. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's Thibault. He's got 7. White drives in. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan. They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
The trade. A rebound by the Lakers. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Los Angeles foul.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
To the wing on the left. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his
really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow.
Cleveland foul. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
So it's the Lakers now. They're leading by 8. Pass to Thibault. Fires the 3.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity. Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. 15.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting. But you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
It has got to be terribly frustrating to deal with Anthony Davis when you're guarding him. I mean, you try to get physical with him. You don't give him a clean look, and he still winds up with the bucket and the foul.
And stolen by Thibault. White, wide open. He fires. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Looking to end the run. Primo with the bucket. Primo's got 9.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Los Angeles with another miss.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Fires the 3. And it's White with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Driving inside. For 3. Sinks the three-pointer. White's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire. Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Thibault for 3. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
Tipped away. Here's Primo. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Come on, fans!
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here are the Cavaliers now. It's a 13-point game. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Here's Alexander Walker. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
The 10-footer. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
And it's blocked. Wilson with it. Now Payton defending. Lakers leading by 16.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Here's Primo. Drops in the train.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
To the paint. Here's Sharp. Richmond for 3. Down low. A shake. And it's Murray with the jam.
Alexander Walker.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Number 14.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
And they're moving it up. Here's Primo. Wilson tips it back in.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
Well, I tell you what, offensive rebounding is really an important statistic. Maybe undervalued a bit, but those extra possessions really do help.
Line for Cleveland. Taking 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. Los Angeles leading by 10. Idle for 3. That shot, no good. There's the drive. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin will see if they have enough to get it done.
Thank you, David. To the middle. It's deflected. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Primo.
After a first half where he had just one turnover, fellas, things have changed in the second. They're starting to pile up on him now.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
To the inside. Davis. And it's Primo with the rebound.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Good on the triple. And so White will bring it up for Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 19 points.
AD doing what he does. 24/7, stuffing that stat sheet.
Here's Wilson. The shot, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. And finished off by Davis.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Lakers leading by 14. Here's James. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down. And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Number 13.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
And Reddish with the slam.
Anthony Davis.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Driving the lane. And Thibault sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Out left to the wing. And And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second.
That's on LeBron James.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Ball's knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. Jovic. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. And Davis sends it back.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
Pass to Thibault. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
All alone. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
LeBron James.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Jovic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically, but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them, and that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And a one-sided season series this has been. In the final game of the year between these two, they end up doing everything necessary to finish up with a 2-0 record against the Cavs.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Davis.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
To the left side wing. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
It's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Substitution for your Cavaliers.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lakers passing it around. Stolen by Markkanen. From deep. They get it back. Second chance shot. Here's Allen. In the corner, it's Mobley. And another shot. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stuck.
See how I enter through the back door, sweat off your Max Factor limbs. Black and blue like your rep Inter. Yeah, right to the center. Don't ask if you don't want real answer. Don't care what you're into. Black Santa, man, I come true in a red Phantom star. Hey, that's gift. Stand up where you are. No fire in the booth or fire in the park. Just fire in your heart. That's fire in the dark. That's fire from the start. Hey, yo, bro. Hello, I've been here since Gets was ghetto. Yo, I know roads, not meadows. I don't score goals from... Even when a girl look mellow, I set my life unsettled. Black box pets on black Corvettes and I facts all checked and I checked with zero. Hello, nah, I ain't never won no medals, but I done toured of London on pedals when it was heat and tea from kettles. Now we get ice in kettles. Man, I just grind for the levels, deal with devils. F your kennels, I might be a dog, but I live like a rebel. Hey, I might